And that one of them damn pimps.
Sure the hell is. And every month, those kids will get their bread.
I don't give a damn. He's still a pimp.
Play with some pimpin', man.
Welcome back to another episode of the Big CHUUUCH Podcast. The door's open. Church is on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts. You dig? Hey, man, you know how we do it. It's the holiday season. Y'all over eating turnip greens, smoked yams and everything else in the house, man, enjoy your family because it's the reason for the season, you dig? You know how we do on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? It's always a treat when players meet. And I got one of the coldest ever done it. We talking about hip-hop and the staple in hip-hop in Nashville, Tennessee. He's one of them, you know what I'm saying? Set it on years ago, and he's still out here bringing it to you real tough, you know what I'm saying? Just got off tour over there with Paul Wall, Too Short, you know what I'm saying, down to Texas. You know what I'm saying, down with Les at the Sky Deck doing this thing, man. Just out here a pioneer, man, and had him on doing the COVID and had to bring him back. You dig? You know, he's from the best side, the west side, you know what I'm talking about. It's all true. Boss, that's what you said over there. Goddamn Skyview, man. You know what I'm talking about. If you ain't from over there, you don't know about that, man. Y'all give it up, man, for my partner, Kool Daddy Fresh, man. What's up, Fresh?
Nashville, man. What you doing, Big CHUUUCH? How you doing, brother?
Man, good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Blessed to be here. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks for sitting down with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you hot as fish grease. You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
Ed's got nothing on you.
It ain't me, man. I'm just a product of God's good grace and mercy.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, bro, because that's all we talk about up here on this platform, you did. And you've been doing it for a long time, man, but right now, man, you on fire, man. So tell me a little bit what's going on right now.
Man, I just got locked in, man, to a lot of things, man, and got tapped in with a few of my good Nashville artists. Yeah. I really don't too much work, ain't been working with nobody, but I done got locked in with a few cats, and we got something hot going, man. You know what I mean? And I got tapped in with my guy Reese Hood, man, at We the City, man.
Yeah,
and
shout out to Reese Hood at We the City, man.
Yeah, man, me and Reese, man, we got something cooking, man, and got locked in with my guy Big CHUUUCH, man, Les, man, and we been banging it out, man. We got something hot cooking, man. We been rocking, man.
Because I see y'all downtown with the cowboy hats and big boy bottles. You talking about Miss Brooks and everything. Hey, man, it's heavy out here.
And then I got the young gun, man, out here, man. We got a cat, man, out of DSR Entertainment, man. Cat by the name of Skinny Sean, man. I'm fucking with him, man. We got a single back on, man. We about to drop a video, do a video, and all that, man. Just doing great music, man, with a few good Nashville artists, man, that wanted to tap in, man, and just locked in, man, and just glad to do it. I got some big shit popping myself January. I don't want to say it. I'm undisclosed to say, but until then, I'm locked in with my three guys right there, and my three amigos right there I'm rocking with right there, man. Yeah. Big CHUUUCH, man, Skinny Sean, man, and Reese Hood.
Man, shout out to them, man. Shout out to We the City, man, because they been rolling since I got in touch with them boys, you know what I'm saying? And the boys got the merch and everything out there, man, putting on real content.
He doing big things, man. R.I.P. Rich Ratchet, man. We doing huge things. He doing huge things, man. Godzilla things, man. And I'm just happy to still be doing music at my age, man. Still had grades and people still calling me for the flows, for the fresh sauce, and man, yeah, I still got it, man.
That's what I'm saying. But if you got it, it'll never leave you, though.
I mean, sometimes we get detoured in life and we want to do other things. I'm a type of guy. I try to tend to take on too many things. I get on this kick. I got a cake, which I got a pineapple rum cake in Louisville, Indiana. And I'm supposed to put full time in my cake. Then I got a cake. Then I got 3 other projects, like I said. Then I got my shit I'm working on, and then I got some stuff that I'm writing. I'm writing some huge records right now for some huge people. I got blessed to be in a situation. So right now I'm just loving life, and I'm just thankful to God for everything. Cause you know what I mean. Like I said, I went through many lessons to receive these blessings.
Man, already, I'm talking about church and move on that, man. How I feel being on tour with Paul Wall and Short again. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Man,
I know you had a history too.
Well, I got to do the one date with Short and stuff, and I'm rocking with Paul, man. I've been rocking with Paul for a while, man. I met him through Johnny Dang like 4 years ago. We went to Johnny Dang's, and my homeboy got the diamonds in his mouth, and I was getting canary diamond earrings for a special friend and shit. And we spent some paper, and I told him that I had songs with Flip and C Note from the Botany Boys, and he just connected the dots. And then Paul, a down to earth guy. He was more easier to work with than a lot of Nashville people that I done did songs with. He showed me more love than people I done gave love to.
Man, why is that? And everybody say that about the town.
Yeah, because man, it's so crazy, man. It's like I done learned I did so many records with so many artists and videos and helped turn them up. And then, when my time came, they turned on me like a steering wheel and stuff, you know what I mean? So I just learned basically, man, just to stay in my own lane. And when I love those who love me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those who want to eat with me, we can go to Ryan's and we can all eat together. But I just learned to live. You can't even tell people what you planning because you got a lot of motion detectors. You got people that don't even fuck with you. They'll be on your page just to see what you got going. Then they'll try to beat you to the punch or duplicate your move. I call it motion detecting. You feel me? We got the best blockers in the city. They should just play for the Titans. Niggas missing their blessings. Nigga could literally come out the studio. A lot of niggas could go play for the Titans and shit because we got the best blockers in the city. Cam Water never get tackled. He'll never get a sack. We got the best blockers, right? The best offensive lineman right here in the studio.
He's out here blocking for no reason.
Gatekeeping, man,
Yeah.
We need to get together, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes promoters, sometimes DJs, sometimes it's a lot of gatekeeping. Like, a lot of people got the dots if you got the dot to connect, if I got the dot to connect somebody to you and I know you got the talent, let's get the ball rolling. Let's create it going and keep it going and get some money generated instead of a nigga just rather hold on to one nigga for a day or a night and don't let him get to where he need to get to. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then when the next nigga gone to the next city.
Right.
And then we got a lot of that repeating and ain't nobody getting on.
Right. Because I seen Rick Ross made his rounds, you know what I'm saying, to We the City and everything.
Yeah.
And he was at Streets Night Night. Went through the whole city or whatever, but that was a good look, and I like that.
Man, let me tell you, man, we sat down, man, and we did real business. No cap, we did real grown man business. And he was so humble, I was humble, and we sat there and we talked and we had humble business and got business accomplished and got a mutual understanding. It would have been so hard to do that with some of my Nashville people, trying to call with them or get them to connect the dots because everybody want to be the first one or do this or do this. Everybody want to be the Jordan, but they ain't getting the concept. Like, if we need to get on the team and win the ring.
Right.
It ain't no good to hit. I can hit 40 a night, and I'm on this team, and you hitting 50 on this team, and your team ain't making the playoffs. My team ain't making the playoffs or nothing, but just think we got together, we'll win the motherfucking 2 or 3 back-to-back rings. You know
and we got role players, because I tell that nigga on the team shit, the nigga who fold the towels get a ring.
Man, check this out,
the
man.
bench player get a ring.
I'm going to tell you some real shit that was told to me. How can God bless you with a steak if I'm keep on holding on to a ham sandwich? How the Lord gonna bless me with a steak if I refuse to let go of this ham sandwich? How can I ever get a tomahawk steak? How can He bless me with a tomahawk steak if I'm so continually clutching on to this ham sandwich?
Yeah, but it's been going on for years in the town, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you were saying a long time ago, man, it was on the show in 2020, you say, man, nigga get mad at you because hating your french fries and you got on your rings.
Yeah, that's crazy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We all got talent, and man, I never been up in the city, man. And the new talent, they smoking. Everybody doing their thing. The female talent, they banging. The OGs coming back. Everybody coming back, and we got all this, but everybody against. Just think, we got 5 fingers, but they separated. But if 5 fingers united to make a fist. And the fish make an impact. I keep telling them, preaching, but They keep acting like Fresh don't know nothing, so God gonna show them through me. Y'all should have listened.
Right. Especially getting around the right people.
Right.
Because God can put you around the right people.
Right, I'm just blessed, man. Shout out to Miss Brooks Bond, and shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Shout out to all the old Fresh friends that locked in, tapped in. Shout out to Pistol, Kwani, Buck. I'm saying everybody, man, all the old rappers, IAs, that, you know what I'm saying, that's doing their thing, that's coming back. Shout out to Deuce, BMB, Deuce. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, man. Chopper Man, Dale, man, Starlito, Big Top. Everybody, man. The city is it's banging, man. The city is on fire. And it's so crazy. We got a flame here, 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 a flame here. We need to get together and be an inferno. An inferno.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody cold, man.
Yeah. And I think it's going around, it's making that curve, you know what I'm saying?
It seems like it's getting to the love, and that's what I'm loving. Because right now, that's what it's going to take, because we done been doing the hate shit for years. Man. We've been doing everybody in competition with each other. We've been doing this shit for years. And then we got to think we already cursed on hate land. Right. From the Nathan Bedford Forrest to the Andrew Jackson, all them owned slaves and everything. So it's like a brothers hate to see a brother win. And like we just cursed on this soil, and we got to just break the buttermilk curse. That's what I call it. Yeah. The Marlboro 100 curse or whatever. Or we just gonna keep looking up, seeing the Oak Ridge boys blow up. We gonna just keep seeing the Oak Ridge boys, because niggas can't stick together and make an Earth, Wind, and Fire. So we rather just hate on each other and watch the Oak Ridge boys keep blowing up.
Man, come on, man. Down at was it Grand Ole Opry? They've been doing that for years down there, man. For centuries.
And I ain't knocking country music. Hey, shout out to Jelly Roll. He doing huge things. Shout out to Struggle, all that. But I'm just saying, us, the rap culture. I'm saying we used to have the Nashville sound. When I remember the Nashville sound.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Nashville sound?
Yes, sir. I remember that. Like,
you remember when
you created the sound? Shout out to G.
I ain't created.
I mean,
I just was one of the colors on the easel, on the paintbrush. You had the paintbrush, then you got the colors on the easel. I'm just one of the colors. I ain't never been the man. I'm just one of the niggas that sat next to the man, that sat next to the man, that sat next to the man. I always been contented playing my role. I don't mind being Tonto, because he still got to ride with the Lone Ranger at the end of the day. I don't mind being Robin, because him and Batman still kick the Joker ass. Yeah. I don't mind being Pippin, because they still got 6 rings. You feel me? I don't want to be the best. I don't want to be a star. Stars on Converse. Stars in a box of Lucky Charms. Man, next to the green clovers and blue marshmallows. You dig?
Come on, man. At the end of the day, because Pistol said you was rapping before he was, and I didn't know that. Man. But I'm on the west side too. You know,
we go way back. Me and Pete go back to the Young Gangsters. People might not even know. I was on Pistol first tape, the Young Gangsters. Choose Your Weapon. What would it be like if King P died? I did the ad libs on one of his songs. I did a verse on on that song. We was the group, because I was New Style Posse.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Rock box and everything.
And everything. Yeah. And they was Young Gangsters. And so we would practice up at my cousin KNS house in Skyview, and we got tired of unhooking my partner Vic Thornton, Kid Fresh. He got tired of unhooking the SP1200 every day. He just started leaving it up at KNS house. My cousin was just doing the scratching back in. Right. He wasn't even really like doing the beats. He just was like scratching, and then he would leave. He got tired of unhooking the SP. We'd be back tomorrow, so ain't no need of unhooking the motherfucker. He just leave it up there, and Cuz just stuck a disc in and got to fucking with that motherfucker and became nasty. The nigga's a ring around the bathtub. That nigga like a Nashville Marley Marl. Don't get none of the props he deserve. He get overlooked. Like, you always get mentioned, Fade Eastwood, band play, and everything, but people don't realize that this cat did Pistol's first album, Hitting Like a Bullet. That album got picked up by Eazy-E, Ruthless Records. Then he turned around and produced my It's All True album. It sold 100-something thousand. So he was 2 for 2 out the gate.
Yep.
And then he got my nephew, Greedy Money. My cousin Rico, he got my nephew Greedy Money, LaTroy Garrett and them, they Greedy Money. My cousin did the Fuck You track for Yo Gotti. You feel me? So it's in the genetics. It's in the family genetics. everybody got talent, man. We all do. It's somebody got something they know how to do, but it's up to us whether we gonna use what God give us. All he want is a little glory, a little credit.
Yeah.
It's just like a nigga get you on your feet and you in the street and everything. You can't just go when you laying up with the bitch or you with your homies. Damn, man, damn, you cranked up. Damn, you gotta give your boy some love. Damn, my nigga looked out. My nigga put me back on. My nigga fuck with me, man. You gonna say something. A real nigga gonna say something in terms to pay homage.
Yeah, the mic. Yeah, you good.
He gonna say something in that term like to acknowledge. So that's what it is, man. We gotta just start getting everybody our flowers and just produce a big garden, and see, we'll have everything if everybody gave each other their flowers.
Right, because I met Gary for the first time, but he knew my cousin because we were just talking when I had the pistol episode. We was out in the back a while. He was like, "Man, Michael Johnson, your cousin." He said, "Man, that's my man." I said, "Yeah, that's my first cousin." But I met you for the first time. That's crazy. I was a kid then.
Right.
And he was like, I think he had a gin and juice party, man, at the Skyview, not the lobby, but
in the rent office.
In the
I know
rent
you're talking
office,
about the party around the rent. I know you're talking about, yeah.
And that's what I mentioned for the first time in the bathroom. You washing your hands or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, it's Kool Daddy. We got the Kool Daddy Fresh up here, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was in high school, you know what I'm saying? They're all true, man. That shit was like, something, you know, today you still bump it. I bump that still. That's in the playlist, man.
That album was really like, man, we did that album in 2 weeks, and it was crazy. Had all transpired and everything. But shout out to K-Rob and Supreme and Germ and Phillip, everybody, man. Cut Up, everybody, man. That was a part of that. Lil Pete and John Smith, everybody, man. Man, we did that motherfucking album in 2 weeks. And when I tell you, man, Slugger came in. I had Slugger doing some hooks, singing some hooks. Yeah. He ended up doing the intro on the album. And everything was all like family vibes because a lot of people don't know Slugger helped me get my first record deal in Nashville. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I remember we was like New Style Posse and we gave our demo tape to Slugger. Slugger was like, he heard Tricky D scratching on one of our songs and shit. And he was like, man, that motherfucker hard. He took it to his CEO. And next thing you know, he came and we had a record deal. And like we was all like blessed. We was in high school like on tour with Eazy-E, with the Blow Pop crew and everything, with him, a part of Henry Dodson and everything. So it was like, I always look up to Walter D, man, because Walter D, man, he was that dude to me because, man, even though I was cold, Walter D sing, I was a dope MC, and Walter D would always pull me to the side, and after we would do a show, and Walter D might invite me back to his hotel room, drinking 40s, he get a nigga the game and everything. So I was blessed to be a part of this shit as a young nigga, being in high school, doing shows with Public Enemy, Tone Low, Ghetto Boys, and shit, and then coming back to school on a Monday. You know what I mean? Coming back to school on a Monday with the troop jogging suit, with the bobcat, with the cane, with the raccoon hat, the Sherlock Holmes hat, had every color Kango and everything. Little money in my pocket. So I was always blessed to be around music. So even if I didn't go gold, my album didn't go gold or platinum, I did live a gold and platinum life. Like, you know what I mean? I got to smoke weed with Biggie Smalls. You feel me? I got to be at E40 crib when he got the In a Major Way, his album with gold. I had my first 3 smash at Luke House. We did the It's Your Birthday video. Me and my nigga Rugged. Yeah. We all Hicks. We all went up rode jet skis with Too Short. Then my baby girl was born. My third daughter was born. Too Short came and kissed my baby. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I always been blessed. Got to shoot ball at the DOC house.
Yeah, I was telling you about that because you used to like, you and Breed had a real connection, you know.
Yeah, that was my homie, man. I met him through, you know, Rugged Rob, and I got to be with the first Jazzy Faye before Jazzy blew up. You know what I'm saying?
Jazzy, yeah.
I got to be a part of that, you know what I'm saying? The Neil, the Slice T. I got to be a part of that with Jazzy and all that. I got to go trap out with SMK in the Memphis Projects. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really got to do some thugged out shit. Niggas were like, man, you say you a Skyview nigga, woo-da-woo. So the nigga came pick me up at the Memphis Hotel. Next thing you know, I'm in the Memphis Project. I'm in Lemoyne Gardens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With my nigga, you feel me? I done did a mean life.
Heard about
don't
them
know.
bombers, yeah.
Niggas be, you know, putting trap in they rap and shit. But a lot of niggas don't know what it feel like to ride back from Detroit on a suspended license, dirty. And you get a traffic charge through East State. They don't know what that feel like, but you know they'll put the kitchen in the bag and they rap and shit. You know what I'm saying? One summer I remember they was hard on me. They dragged my name through the mud, but I still was one of the reasons niggas was eating. I was going hitting the highway, me and my nigga. Don't want to say his name because he in a halfway house. Right now I say his name, I could violate him. But boy, I could call him on speakerphone right now and he'll stamp it like the U.S. Postal Mail. You know what I'm saying? Niggas hating on me and I was responsible for niggas going eating. Because niggas didn't want to leave. Niggas ain't gonna leave the city. Niggas gonna wait for it to come. But I was really out there, Daniel Boone, David Crockett, pioneering the land.
Man,
helping these niggas cake they bitches on slide.
But why they was hating on you, Fresh?
Man, you know how it go, man. You know. Nigga put a old flea flicker on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But God know what's going on. God knew the truth, and I had to just pray through my storms and everything. I don't want to say no niggas' names, make nobody famous, because it's my time, it's my shine, it's my story, my testimony. For them to get my blessings, they gonna have to go to the church and give it to God and get on their knees and go through what I went through and pay their tithes, as you say, to get what I got right now. You know what I'm saying? And anybody can have it. All you got to do is get on your knees. To get on your feet, you got to drop to your knees to get on your feet.
Straight facts.
You can't get on your knees can't get on your feet without getting on your knees.
Man, how did the West Side mold you as an MC back then?
Guess what? You gonna really trip this out. But to be real, you know, West Side is where the heat began. But I
know you're from Louisville.
I originally ain't even from East Side, West Side. My first side when I moved from Louisville was East Side. I was in Lane Garden. Jazz got me my first show. I was going to East High. Okay. I lived next door to Bobby Scales and everything. Jazz got me my first show at Douglas Center. Shout out Jazz, the coach. So I was out east, went to East High, East closed, and then we went to Pearl Cone for that New Year. That New Year Pearl Cone opened up. I moved out that way. And then that's when, you know, the West Side, they kind of like boosted me. They put the amp to the speaker. I was a speaker, but the West Side, you know, that's where the magic, everything happened at. So that's why people say, Fresh, you from the West Side, but that's where it all started from, was the West Side, you know what I'm saying? Being with all the people I needed to be with, the sound, all that, being the West Side, they put everybody from the West Side on. It's just something about the West Side. West Nashville, make some dope music. Not knocking East Nashville, South Nashville, North Nashville, but at that time, you got to think back to back. West Nashville put out a lot of heat, man. You got to think Pistol. Then I came out. Then you had Sir the World Click. Yep. First they was Terror Mob, Sir the World. Then they was Sir the World Click, and then Jack Zane dropped the banger, and then after that you had 39th Street Boys. You had so many people, Gooch Hefner. You done had so many, Trapper Mandel, ABK Gates. You got so much West Nashville music, but then, you know, I ain't taking away from nothing else. D-Strap, everybody, you know, West Nashville got some fire, man. And everybody else on the city got some fire, but at that time, when we was doing our shit, West Nashville had a back to back. And then next thing, and then Big Lou did start coming out south. He dropped the banger, and then Black and Jay came. It was everybody was Chris Kane from Strike One, and then another thing, we all celebrated each other music. So that's why what kept Nashville. It wasn't really no hate back in. We all celebrated each other music. Like if Chris Kane dropped something, niggas gonna drop it and bang it. Go copy it and bang it. Cause he had it's a bang on there. If a nigga whoever drops something, a nigga gonna go get it and drop and bang it. Cause it's something on that motherfucker. I don't care if he couldn't rap that good. It's something about his album that's good. He got the beat. He got a beat on there that's knocking. He got a hook on there that's knocking. He got a verse on there. So I was always that type of nigga. I would go listen to your shit and find something to like about your album.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, because I know back then, man, anybody from the city got some good music. We going to Soundstream, New Life. We copying that Turtles. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get that.
It wasn't never like Fresh was the best rapper. I ain't never been the best Nashville rapper. Because there's so many other Nashville rappers I'm a fan of, huge fan of. But I think what it was when I was at my hottest peak, I fucked with everybody. I gave everybody a piece of fresh. I let everybody be a part of my musical journey. I went and did songs with the Bottom Boys. I went and did songs with South A Mafia. I went and did songs with Bardo Cats. I went and did songs with Antioch Cats. I went and did songs with South Nashville, North Nashville. I gave everybody a piece of me. I gave everybody a part of me. And so guess what? We all rock together. You know what I mean? So when my music cool down, they dropped they shit. They would reach back for me because I had a banker. So it was like we was all a part of each other. You feel me? So it was never me being the best, but I felt like I was a great humanitarian.
Right.
I showed a lot of people love, gave a lot of people verses that I can't even get verses from. Or you know what I mean? I shot videos and did songs with people that I can't even get a favor from or whatever. You know what I mean? They turn their back on me, but you know, to each his own. I thank God, hey, my mama instilled in me to be the best, to love God, and God gonna love me back. You feel me? And so I ain't mad.
Man. How was Lee and New Life in your
My career, my life.
career and life? Yeah,
Man, Lee was like my second father. No, I put it. No, I take it back. He was like my third father. I had my father, then I had my cousin Dick, K&S brother. He was like my second father, and my third father was Lee from New Life. And when I tell you, I still love this man today. He's so imperative and detrimental to my career. I can't tell you, he was there when nobody wasn't. He did things when I was bullshitting, when I was a disappointment to myself, he was there. When I didn't believe in myself, when I wasn't fresh, when I was out here acting stale, when I was out here acting rotten, he still believed in me, and he never turned on me, he never gave up on me, and he always loved me, and he made sacrifices in his life for me that no one would do. So I can't tell you the love and respect that I have for that man. I might have been dead. It was times I was in jail, pulled right back. He pulled up with the quickness. No quicker than the police hit me in the car. He right there letting the police know, I got the checkbook. He getting ready to get out. I'm making his money, getting right out. He did all that. When I was hanging in the projects on the drive, he came down in the drive with us, hang with us, because he loved Fresh. When I'm living in the projects and I'm watching Monday Night Football, he come to my house in the projects and watch the game with me in my house in the projects. You feel me?
yeah.
So I can't tell you the love that I have for him and the respect for that guy. A lot of who I am and a lot of good music that was made was because of him.
Man. Yeah, that story always resonate, you know what I'm saying, with New Life and Lee and everything. It was so much that record shop period is so historic, you know what I'm saying?
That record shop was like, it was like 80% of my career and my life. After my first album, after my first It's All True.
Yeah.
And after It's All True and everybody went their way and feds come in and fuck up shit, stop distribution deals and everything. Cause I had a deal getting ready to go with Ichiban Records. A lot of people didn't know. With on the label that Breed was on, they was ready to do the deal. Brad from Ichiban, and then he went on to Sony at 404, Sony 404 Entertainment. The deal was ready to go down, you know what I mean?
Right.
So after that crash and everything, I was out here bullshitting for a minute, you know what I mean? And I still would always go to New Life and get some music. And Lee cared, like, what you doing, Fresh? You need anything you want to record and everything, you know what I'm saying? And he just opened up his door to me, and it was family from there on.
Man.
Lee and C-Wiz.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, see Wiz, and like I said, he was right there, man, doing all
right
them
there.
tapes, you know what I'm saying, for Bun B and them and Pimp C and everything, man, because I seen one clip last night, that's crazy. Pimp C just got out, you know, he was showing off the Bentley or whatever. He was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get with C Wiz. And we're gonna do that. He came out with the trio mixes or whatever.
Yeah,
It was
he
like,
did the trio
damn,
mix,
man,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He was talking. I think he was.
They fuck with Wiz hard.
Yeah,
C and Bun B, they fuck Pimp and Bun, they fuck with Wiz. Like DJ Paul, a lot of cats fuck with Wiz. Wiz,
a
like,
legend.
it's so crazy. Like
Icon in the
I
city,
always
man.
felt like Wiz should be running 101. Or which I feel like he or 92. I feel like he should be a program director or something like that. He been DJing for so long, but I'm not taking anything from Kenny Smooth
Right,
or none
no
of
guys
Sissy
over
Brown
there,
because
you
I
know.
love 92Q and they, you know, they always support music and everything. But I always felt like, you know, he should be right there, program director. He should
Yeah.
have that slot, be that guy, you know,
Yeah,
with the
'cause-
suit on at the desk.
Yeah, because he's so legendary, it's ridiculous, man.
Legendary,
You talking
man.
about
He rocked so many parties.
man,
the
him
big
and
shows.
Daryl J.
Daryl J. Shout out to Daryl
Yeah.
J. and everything. So I'm just blessed to be a part of all eras. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, I done been a part of the 12-inch vinyl era,
Yeah,
to the cassette era, to the CD era,
CDs.
to the MP3 era, to the digital stream, to this era. I'm just a product of God's grace and mercy, man. I can't never take no credit, Fresh, think I'm the best rapper or any of that. You would never, ever hear me say that, ever. I would never give myself upliftment like that. I post my accolades, you know, I pat myself on the back because I feel like a lot of people get Alzheimer's. They mention the greats and everything, and they want to leave me out the gym and everything. And then you got a couple people that they create these lists, these culturally biased lists, and
Yeah,
they
what you
ain't
think
did
about
their
that shit?
research. And you know what I mean? It's just like, how can I be a history teacher and I got an F in history all year? I got a F in every history class. Every F on my report card, I got an
Yeah.
F in history, but I feel like I'm qualified to be a history professor, or I never played basketball, or if I did play basketball, I averaged 4 points, 1 rebound, 5 fouls. I got in the game for 4 minutes, and I feel like I'm
Yeah.
Dick Vitale. I feel like I'm Stephen A. Smith. I feel like I'm qualified to say who's good or who I ain't or who
Yeah.
deserve his slot. That's why that's the problem in Nashville. We got these list creators. These people keep making these lists, and that's dividing the city. It's keep dividing. It's taking away from everybody's talent. You taking away from the beef stew. If I got a beef stew, if I got the meat, the potato, the green bean, the carrots, the everything, the corn,
Gravy,
and I keep
yeah.
and I separate it and I take it out. Well, the beef was the best part, the tomato was the best part, the corn, and I leave out the carrot. I leave out the carrot and everything. Guess what? We done took away from Campbell's Chunky Beef Stew. Now we ain't got the beef stew now because we done took out the ingredients,
Right.
separating everything. That's why we ain't made it this far. Because everybody keep on being in competition with each other instead of celebrating one another.
Facts.
Niggas won't even like your shit, and they'll watch you do like me. Niggas see me doing this show with you right now, and then turn around and do the same and come and call you and do it just to feel like Fresh was did it. I'm on there too, and I ain't even in competition, which I'm over here in the old folks lane. I'm over here with Earth, Wind, Fire, the Eyes, the Al Green.
Right.
I ain't over here with Yo God and I'm way over here. I ain't in no competition with nobody. I know who I am and what I done did.
When you realize that in life, shit, you know, she gonna help but with you.
Man,
you know
I'm
what
just
saying?
basically on request. I'm like a record. I'm like a DJ and a record. I pop up only on request. I ain't trying to take nobody light. I want everybody to be a light bulb. We all NES in this motherfucker. Everybody can be a 90-watt light bulb.
Right. And how you feel about the city and where it's going with the music?
I feel like the city's making incredible music. I feel like we all need to celebrate each other. It's just like a team. Like just say if we a team and you hear the shot, boom, we got to clap for you, yeah, good shot good shot, yeah. And then when I
Pat you
hit
on the
my
back,
shot, good shot, Fresh. And then when the next nigga hit the shot, man, you killed him, good shot. And we celebrate each other and we uplift each other and we bring out the best in each other instead of competing with one another. Cause that ain't getting us shit done. If I think I'm better than you, you think you better than me, and I don't want to come to your show and you don't want to come to my show, we gonna just have a bunch of naked shit. We gonna be what's naked? A strip club or a Nashville concert.
Right.
It ain't gonna never be no unity. We ain't gonna never have no Nashville sound if we can't celebrate the old, we can't celebrate the new.
I want to ask this though, because you know one of the pioneers that done it, man. Why they keep leaving Rob D out the equation?
They can't leave him out, man. I just talked to Rob yesterday, man. Man, guess what? Man, Rob put in his work, man. Rob D is a hell of a performer.
Yeah.
Rob, I done did a lot of shows with Rob D. I done been on shows when we done did shows when it's crowded. We done did shows in country towns when ain't nobody there. And one thing I can say is he got the same passion, whether if it's 100, 1,000 people there, whether it's 4 people there, he gonna give you that same energy. He gonna give you the best of him. Facts. You feel me? And people can't knock it because he stand on his truth. He true to himself. And guess what? It's refreshing. And it need to be more of that. And sometimes I used to think sometimes he say some things that I disagree with and everything, but we friends, I done called him like, I ain't really kind of agree with that, Rob. I kind of think they gonna take it wrong. And we got that type of relationship. Right. And he was like, oh, okay. But he very intelligent and he know what he talking about. You know what I mean? And you got to think he's a hell of an artist. He never smoked, he never drank. You know what I mean? So he give it his best. Like everybody, I'm sure everybody give it their best. Not just, I don't want to just pinpoint Rob D, but everybody. I feel like everybody. That's why somebody asked me last week about who my top 5 in Nashville. I said everybody, all of us, everybody. Yeah. And I really believe it because I couldn't tell you a top 5 because we got too much talent. Who I feel like is the GOAT, who my favorite is different. I feel like in my heart, I could tell you who my favorite Nashville rapper is, but at the same time, somebody else gonna have another favorite rapper.
Right.
You feel me? So what difference do it make? Yeah. I'd rather just my favorite rapper know who he is. A lot of people that fuck with me, that got love for me, they know who my favorite rapper is because I'm always playing this shit and I'm upping them and I don't care what anybody say. You ain't gonna take my opinion away from who my favorite rapper is. You know what I mean?
People say, you know what I'm saying, like in the city, man, I just seen
And so I just say it anyway. I feel like Buck. I'ma say that. I feel like Buck is the coldest thing. My favorite rapper. He the coldest rapper I ever heard in Nashville. My favorite rapper. Who that spits something. I done been in the studio with him. He don't even write nothing on paper. He write in his brain. You feel me? I done seen this cat in action. I done heard shit that he say and everything. So he my favorite rapper. I can say he my favorite rapper, and that's my opinion.
Yeah, he a rapping ass nigga. They can rap his ass off. If I knew he was a rapping ass nigga, when he opened up the first song on G Unit.
So that's just my favorite opinion. Then I got a lot of, and then I got some more favorite rappers. I got some more, but that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? Pistol, one of my favorite rappers. You feel me? Lido became one of my favorite rappers. You feel me? So come on, man. Haystack, one of my favorite rappers. You feel me? Boogie, one of my favorite rappers. Greenway, one of my favorite rappers.
Shout out to Greenway,
I
man.
got a lot of famous rappers. A lot of my favorite rappers. You feel me? So it's a lot. You feel me?
Right.
So I can't even. That's why I don't like making the list say number 1, he number 1, he number 2, he number 3. That shit right there is Marvin Gaye.
Right.
That's gay. That's not only gay, that's gay deluxe with lettuce, tomato, cheese, bacon. You deluxe gay. What you call? Celebrate everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't say everybody? Yeah. Why we just gotta say The Isley Brothers, man. No, man. No, Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. Why we can't just say R&B?
Because other genres don't do that.
Why we can't just say R&B and just everybody, man, everybody, all the R&B from Nashville? Because everybody gave a hell of an effort. Everybody put in their money, blood, sweat, and tears, money. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of rappers that ain't rapping now, they made dope-ass music back in. Right. And they might have lost their faith or lost their drive because they got caught up in the trap, stopped chasing their dream because of the pressure. Oh, you got to be this a certain way, or we got to be this way. Oh, that nigga ain't got no money. Oh, that nigga ain't did this. That nigga ain't did. He ain't on the radio. Nashville gonna always find something to pinpoint. They gonna always say you can goddamn it have a steak, the baked potato, the A1 sauce and everything. They'll say, but they ain't had no Heinz 57.
Yeah, right. I already know.
You feel me? So
that's how it goes.
Jesus couldn't please everybody. They talked about Jesus, so you know they're gonna talk about you in Davidson County.
Man, at the end of the day, man, I think that's everywhere, man. Everywhere you go, man. Tell me some of your what was your best time in the studio with one of your favorite artists creating?
Oh man. Wow, I spent so many special moments.
Yeah.
Oh man. Wow. Man, it might have been. It might have.
The vibe can be popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
I done had so many vibes. Yeah. I done wrote a hook for Lil Jon and the East Side Boys and my homeboy from Nashville. He ran the label and I wrote the hook and he brought them. They had a show and we caught them before they went to the airport and Lil Jon did my hook that I wrote up in the club and everything. And shout out to Lil Jon, the East Side Boys. That was a special moment. I done been in the studio with Pistol. That was shit. Being in the studio with seeing Buck, being in the studio, seeing Buck snapping to a Slim Jim. And shit, I done been in the studio with Baby, with Baby nephew, Lil Derek. You know what I'm saying? Being in the studio with Skip and Wacko. Yeah. I done, been in the studio with Spice One and I done been blessed, man. Being in the studio with the Menace up in Louisville, being in the studio with Ball the Bad Guy. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different energies, man. You know what I mean? Right. Let's just say I done
some legendary ass niggas.
Let's just say I done been in the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? I done been.
Yeah, I already know
you know what I'm saying? In the Justice League, I done been with the Green Lantern, Batman, Superman. I done been with a lot of great ass heroes. You feel me?
The halls of justice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Being in the studio with Big Lucci, you know what I mean? That's a motherfucking vibe. Being in the studio with Skinny Sean, that's a fucking vibe. Being in the studio with Reese Hood is a fucking vibe. Yeah. Being in the studio with Reese Hood is a fucking vibe. Going in that motherfucker and pulling up a motherfucking 808 Quake beat is a motherfucking vibe.
Facts.
A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Being in the studio with KNS, I remember we did Let It Flow off the It's All True album, and me, DJ Lee, we was all lined up back to back like a line, and we had the mic hanging, and we was all lined up each other. We had the line, don't cross the line, and everybody stepped up next. That was a vibe. I remember being in the studio with Pistol, that was doing the Jawbreaker with Pistol and Mont. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Where y'all recorded that at?
Man, we recorded at Dixie Dog with Lee on Music Row when I was with Lee. That was crazy. That motherfucking studio day was fire. It was magical. I got the beat from Slice T and Neil. And man, Neil had did the Show Enough. He did the Show Enough for Jazz for Tila. Yeah. And man, we that beat was fire. And when he did the beat for me, I knew it was special. I was like, man, I gotta get Pistol on this motherfucker, man. And then Mont I was hearing Mont snapping on some PJN, on some Pistol shit. And I was like, man, I'm gonna get Mont on this motherfucker. Yeah. And I remember, man, Mont says 4-4 slug splashing like a swan dive on the west side. We stay high, live life, do or die. Man, I remember I had to run out the studio. That motherfucker was so nasty, I had to run up out of that bitch, man.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was nasty. I remember them organized crime sessions with Breed and Rugged and Endo Blunt and man, we was in that motherfucker Jazzy Faye before he blew up and I'm writing the hooks for Jazzy Faye and he's singing the hooks, going in there, bringing my hooks to life. You feel me? that shit was magical, man. I just been blessed,
Steve
man.
L, you know what I'm saying? All
Steve
that,
L, man.
yeah.
Steve L, like, still call me once a month. And my whole music journey been a blessing. Whether I went gold or platinum or not, my career been gold or platinum. It's been platinum. Who can say that they smoke weed with Biggie? Who can say that they been at E40 crib? Who can say they shot ball with DOC? Who can say they had two of them in the bed at Luke crib? It's your birthday video. Who can say that shit and really be true? Who can say this shit? Who can say Too Short kissed their little girl, they baby when they baby was born? Yeah. Who can say this shit? You feel me? So I just been, the whole thing just been a blessing to me, and for the simple fact that when I do pass, I got to reiterate this. I told this on my last interview. My haters will never be able to see me for free. So if somebody shoot me or God call me home, I'm going to have the first funeral I'm charging for my funeral. So I've let that be known to my family. I'm very serious about this and compelled about this. My haters will never be able to look at me for free. I'm telling you now, the price of admission, everybody, $50 to come sign the book, to come to the funeral home and look at me, over me and sign the book, that's $50, and I want 100 to come to my funeral. And so I know my Louisville people coming, I know a lot of people coming through the Midwest and everything, so they will never be able to look at me in my final state for free. My haters will never be able to look at me for free. Man. My uncle, Poochie Moss, Clarksville, Tennessee, got all the arrangements, everything going. I don't need no fish fry, no GoFund, no spade game, no car wash for my funeral. I'm going to be laid out in the finest casket, whatever. They might even have to change my clothes. They might have to pull the curtain back and change my funeral. Twice. Yeah, because I got a lot of people going to celebrate me. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, so but you're here now, man.
I'm here now.
We'll speak love and abundance.
Yeah, I'm just, I just want to know. And then on top of that, I don't fear the moment. I had a hell of a life. I had 7 wonderful years with my grandson. Fuck the music. I had the last 7 years. These last 7 years been the happiest, blessed years of my life. Yeah, God gave me the greatest thing. Fuck It's All True. Fuck Kool Daddy Fresh. That shit don't mean nothing compared to when my grandson called me Paw. And every day I know my daughter gave me the greatest gift ever. My grandson, I started crying when I tell you how much I love my grandson. I would have been dead 7 years ago in jail 7 years ago. I wouldn't have cared. I would have NyQuil'd a nigga because a lot of niggas was playing with me. I would have NyQuil'd a nigga for real. They would have been playing spades with Elvis Presley. A nigga would have been tap dancing with James Brown for playing with me. Right. On everything I love. I'm heavily connected. I could have had Detroit niggas come, Louisville niggas, first 48 boys. I could have got the business done while I'm at home watching Andy Griffith. But I spared a lot of niggas and I gave my life to God. You feel me? Niggas don't know how powerful I am because I'm so humble.
Right.
But I'm really one of them guys. I'm really one of, you go in McDonald's, I'm really one of them French fries. I'm just a humble nigga.
Man, I love it, man. But what's, when we catch some new fresh, what you got going on right now, man?
Man, we got the
tapped in, you know what I'm saying? These 2 days, man.
We got the Big CHUUUCH, Kool Daddy Fresh project. We working on that right now. We got the Kool Daddy Fresh Reach Hood. We in the studio right now working. We cooking up right now, man. We got the Kool Daddy Fresh Skinny Sean. We about to back on. We finna crank up his single Back On featuring me. Yeah. And we about to shoot a video for that. And then when we leave this motherfucker, me and you finna go to the Christmas party and go rock out with my man Big CHUUUCH. We getting ready to rock out. And I'm ready to leave from here. We're going to pop a bottle, hit the stage, and all that. Hey, man, I'm just like the OJs. I love music, any kind of music, man. I'm just happy to be doing it, man. I'm just a product of God's grace and mercy, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
I just don't never count nobody out, man. At the end of the day, I'm a living testimony. Never count nobody out. Count your blessings, man. And pray for people and love one another, man. Because, hey, man, you can't take none of that material shit with you when we leave this earth. Man, this shit ain't promised. Time ain't nobody friend. So we just need to learn to love each other, celebrate each other, because at the end of the day, we're going to have to go to that big courtroom upstairs, man. That's a mean docket up there, man.
Yeah.
I believe in heaven, hell. You feel me?
Right.
So that's just me. I believe in that. And shout out to Bishop Marcus Campbell, R.I.P. Marcus Campbell, man, Mount Carmel, man. He really was my mentor, man. And he got me back on the path, man, and got me back to telling everything to God, talking to God, and giving a lot of things to God. Because a lot of people tried to hurt me, man, that I loved and gave love to. So I just learned to just stay to myself, man, and God blessed me with my grandson. So I learned to put all that love and time into my grandson and to the people that's going to love me back, my kids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My son, my daughters, you feel me? And, you know, the people that love me, man, I learned to love them and appreciate them and thank God the whole way, because we ain't even promised to wake up, man. You remember the COVID hit, a lot of people we love weren't making it, man. They was dying on us, man. We lost a lot of people, man.
Thanks.
It was dying out here, man.
Straight
I lost
facts.
a lot of good brothers. I lost a brother, man, T.I. from Lishit, man, TNT, man, one of sung 36 in a Ziploc with Kwani, man. He was one of my best friends, man. We used to get money every other day together, man, did music together. And my guy died during the COVID, man. Mm-hmm. And it still fuck with my mind, man, you feel me? And, you know, a lot of people lost a lot of people. I lost my cousin during the COVID time. I lost my cousin, Carl Hayden. My cousin, I went through a lot of pain. My cousin, Tanya, she lost her son, Ty, man. My grandson, he lost his daddy. He was here like 6 months, had his daddy for 6 months and lost his daddy. And I promised his dad at the casket, I made him a secret promise that, man, I would always be there. You know, my grandson always have a man in his life. He will always have a part of him. He will always be loved. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing, man, because like I said, I seen you evolving, man. You know what I'm saying? You looking good. You know what I'm talking about, man? They said, I said, man, that's it Fresh out here doing it, man. I said, yeah, man, he feeling himself like he trying to find his keys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You trying to find your lighter, man. They said Fresh feeling himself. I said, hey, man, you been doing it, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So
I was so down for so long, man. My head was down, man. I didn't feel like me. My self-esteem, everything. I felt so low, man. My head was always down, man. My head was just constantly down. So one day while my head was down, I just prayed, man. Just started talking to God. Just started praying, man. Just started praying. My head was down anyway. I might well talk to God, man. Just pray, man. And he lifted me up, man. And I had a lot of good people in my corner, man, that prayed with me. You know, Bishop Campbell, Stacy Campbell. I had a lot of people, man, that was in my corner, man. My sister, C-Nell, Go Get Her, man. I had a lot of good people, man, that called me and prayed with me, prayed for me, checked on me and everything, man. And I thank them, man. I'm thankful, man. I'm humble, man. Got a good brother, man. I got a brother, man. He's so blessed, man. I watched my brother scratch off $1 million scratch off.
Damn.
I seen him scratch. I watched him scratch it off. But the thing about it was, he deserved it. But he already had $1 million. He deserved it because he's such a good brother. And I got brothers like that that call me every day and go hard on me. And well, you know, such and such doing something. You need to get out, man. You're always talking, Fresh. You're always talking. You got to be like these shoes. You got to be like Nike. You got to just do it. Yeah. Do it. You got to let them see you do it. You got to do it. They want to see you do it. And, man, he's such a humble guy. He don't even want me to say his name. If I said his name right now, he'll call me right now and be mad. Don't say my name. Don't say my name. But I got a brother, man. When I tell you I got a brother, man, he call me every day, man. He call my grandson. He check on everybody in my family. How your daughter doing? How your son doing? He check on, man. When I tell you, man, God bless me. I got a couple real brothers, man. And it ain't even about their money. but they just gave me so much knowledge, and they just stayed on me so hard. They really like made me realize who I was and what all that I had did, all these bodies of work and everything, and I was letting math pass me by. I'm doing all this work, and it's not the monetized, the money part wasn't adding up with all the work I put in, all the hours I put, my paycheck wasn't adding up with all the features. Like, it's crazy. You Google my name on Facebook, or you pull up my name on YouTube, you see all the, it go on for days and days and days, features, interviews, and everything.
Albums and all
everything.
that.
So it just, I had to get the math. I was doing the math, had to go with the PE. I'm doing a lot of shooting ball. I'm doing a lot of shooting ball for niggas in the gym. But the lunch, it wasn't adding up in the lunchroom, and it wasn't adding up in math class.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So I had to start learning to appreciate myself and learn my self-worth. Because if you're not, niggas are welcome at you. You'll be a welcome at.
Thanks. Straight facts. Fresh, man, I want to thank you for sitting down with Big CHUUUCH, you know what I'm talking about.
Man, it's always a lesson and a blessing, man. And I just want to tell everybody, man, don't give up on your dreams, man. And let's look out for these homeless people, man, out here. We got a lot of homeless people out here, man, and a lot of women out here with kids that's homeless, man. And we got a fentanyl problem, man. We got so much going. We got violence problems. We got the youth. There's everybody misled, man. We need to, man. We live. Our people our age, we done lived our life, man. Yeah. And we got to do something, be there for this youth, man. We being too selfish, man. We got to start being there and being a avenue, a bridge, a gateway, and giving them the knowledge. I can't tell a person what to do, but I could sure tell you what not to do. Right. I want you to look at me and look at all my mistakes and say, well, don't be like, I don't want to do that with Fresh did. I don't want to do that. I don't want to just tell you, he sold 100-something thousand records. No, look at the shit that I did, the mistakes I made. Look at the shit, well, damn, why he ain't make it or whatever. And he had a thing, look at the jail cases, look at the shit I was doing, look at all the bullshit, look at I was getting high, running around bullshitting and not pushing myself and not utilizing my thing. So I want everybody to celebrate each other, because guess what? If you your only fan, and if I don't support your music and I don't jam your shit, why the fuck would I expect you feel entitled that you supposed to jam my shit?
Right. Straight fact.
Everybody wanna be that nigga. Everybody want everybody to play their shit, share their shit, share somebody else's shit too.
Yeah.
So if some motherfucker share your shit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. Fresh, man, I want to tell you thank you, my brother. And this is episode 135 in this bitch, man. We still fresh, you know what I'm talking about. Catch me on that Big CHUUUCH TV, on that YouTube, Big CHUUUCH Pod, on that IG, man. Catch me on 99.3 The Streets on Thursdays, man, from 5 to 7 p.m., man. Cruise Control Radio, you dig. And man, get that church merch, man. And 2026 gonna be real sick, man. Shout out to my church girl, Jane, Lily Venus, you know what I'm talking about. Church Confessions, man. If y'all want to get that, man, sign up, man. Holler at me, man. We're going to get it cracking, man. Enjoy your holiday. Don't eat too much steak and potato salad. And stay out them deviled eggs, because you're holding up the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? Me and Fresh, man, we out of here, man. Church on the move.
Church on the move. It's all true.
Man, you know what I'm talking about? Church on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts. You dig?